What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? Before I get started, I was gonna do the Nick Avocado thing, but I'm still doing some research on that. So I just decided to change it up until I get done doing some of the stuff I need to do. It's a whole lot to that, and that's a big rabbit hole to jump down. And I wasn't prepared, so I've been looking at some videos and doing some stuff. And when I come up with enough information, this, that, and the other, I'll get back around to it. I just didn't feel like I should do it if I didn't know as much as I could possibly know, because I do want to try to keep these as accurate as possible. So it is what it is. As y'all can see, I'm wearing my boy Kid Buu. This is the only time y'all will see me wear something pink. Kid Buu is the one exception. Actually, hang on a minute. I want to see if I can. Hang on, let me look up something real quick. Oh, let me get the music too. I can just barely hear that shit, but it needs to be a little bit louder. Y'all know we can't do the streams without that groove. There it is. Figured I'd have a little bit of fun. I actually gotta go to the grocery store in a little while. Actually, not the grocery store. I gotta go to Walmart. I need a couple things. I start back at work tomorrow, so I gotta buy some stuff that I need for the job. So it is what it is. But I want to show y'all something real quick. If I can get a picture. Ah, there we go. I want y'all to see this. I should have this right here in about 2 weeks. I saw this and I was like, this is my color and it's my shit at the same time. Let me find that shit. I want y'all to see this motherfucker, man. That right there. I'll have that. Actually, it might even be next week when I get that motherfucker. It's the black and yellow Venom. That shit is cold. Yeah, I said, hell yeah. As soon as I saw that, I bought it. I ain't even waste no time. I said, yep, I got to have that. So it should be here pretty soon, hopefully. Anyways. Yeah, that's not even a Spider-Man. That's a Venom. Anyways, let's get on to the festivities. Try to get done as quick as I can. Like I said, I got somewhere to go. But I figured since the fanboys, since they had their Dragon Ball prediction show, I figured we would have our anti-Dragon Ball prediction show. And I decided that we would use a little bit of help from Geekdom, of course, because there's nothing like going through and methodically picking out the stuff in these streams and videos that are hilarious. Not to mention the fact that I just like making fun of Dragon Goons. I don't really care who they are. I don't really care, if they've never done anything to me, because I already know the story. I don't care. If you make content on YouTube, then people can talk about your content. I look at it like this. There's a difference between disrespecting the person and disrespecting what they're saying, or just simply criticizing a person or criticizing what they're saying. And I tend to stick to the criticism. I don't really disrespect these people unless they really disrespect me. But for the most part, I just criticize. Or I use some of the stuff that they say as a platform to say something else. But that's really it. And, it is what it is. But of course, let's get down to business. as soon as I can find it. Ah, there it is. All right, guys. And we all know how these Geekdom live streams are, so you got to bear with me here.
I went ahead and put the chat room live there on your screen. And yeah, we're going to wait till the room fills up here. I hope y'all are having a good day today. Well, I want to start off first. And like I said, we're going to be going through predictions, okay? These are going to be our predictions for 2020 and what's going to happen with Dragon Ball. Not just Dragon Ball, like, you know, TV stuff, but also video game stuff and manga stuff. And I want to get y'all sort of thoughts on stuff pertaining to the world of Dragon Ball and what is to come. Now,
well, here's my prediction. Nothing is to come. There's nothing. I mean, I could probably end the stream right there if I wanted to. There's nothing. There is no Dragon Ball anything except manga that really is crap. Like, I stopped reading it I don't know how long ago because I don't really care about it anymore. I think between the crap that Toei is doing and YouTube, Dragon Ball has been ruined for me. I no longer care about it at all because these guys have just really destroyed it. So I just decided from here on out I'm just going to make fun of it. I don't really care if it comes back or not at this point.
If you have not watched my video that I posted on Saturday about Dragon Ball Super 2020, you need to watch that first because we go into a lot of detail as far as what happened to the series, why it got postponed, and, you know...
Yeah, we already saw that video, and I already dissected it, and the moral to that story was Dragon Ball's not coming back. Basically, that's what he would... It took him like a 15-minute video to say what we already knew, pretty much.
The indefinite, you know, postponement of the series. We don't know when it's coming back, the anime version. Have no idea at this point. Now, I did say in that video that I was expecting some form of an announcement at some point, but I don't know when. It could be Jump Festa in December. It could be during the Olympic Games.
I love when these fags come in and say that. I thought you said you wasn't going to talk about this. You ever heard of this thing called, I don't know, changing your mind? I tell you what, because I'm pretty sure you're one of the losers that run your mouth about me. How many times have you said, I'm going to stop making NBA videos, and then you made 10 more? So shut up and leave. Well, actually, you already left because you got banned. I'm going to say whatever I want. And honestly, this ain't even about Geekdom. This is about predictions. We're predicting what's going to happen to Dragon Ball. So all you people who trying to make Geekdom mad at me or make me mad at Geekdom, this ain't even got nothing to do with anger. I'm not mad at all. I'm actually in a pretty chill mood right now. And once again, I don't have to disrespect Geekdom in order to criticize him. I'm not like certain other people on his website who call him names and do all that. I don't have to do all that. I make good points, so I don't have to be a dick about it.
I know that during the Olympics there is going to be some kind of like animation. I haven't actually made a video about this, so this is all kind of new information, but apparently from my understanding, there's supposed to be some kind of animation. Not saying it's going to be an anime or a movie, but like some kind of animation involving Dragon Ball and the other characters like Luffy, Pikachu, like maybe as like an intro to the Olympic Games.
Who cares? I don't watch the Olympics anyway, so it don't matter to me.
Don't know the details on that yet, like I said, but that's stuff that I was hearing that could be possible. Not really a scoop or anything, it's just something I heard. So it could be like a little...
Oh, talking to your garbage man again, Geekdom. He's out there dumping the trash, giving you the latest Dragon Ball rumors.
Little mini cartoon to intro the Olympics, something like that. I wouldn't take it too serious, but I hope y'all are having a good day today.
And I want to say this too, for the record. The reason why I picked Geekdom's videos and streams to do this with is because he's the only guy in the Dragon Ball community that has enough credibility to make it worth it. The rest of those guys, they ain't nothing but roast material. Like SS Liar, he's just roast material. And all you people who come and think, I thought you wasn't going to do it. Listen, let's just be honest, okay? Let's be honest. You don't want me talking about Dragon Ball because nobody's as honest about it as I am. You don't want me talking about Dragon Ball because I'm going to hurt your feelings. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's the reason why y'all come and say all that this stuff. Guess what? You came on my channel. So you forced to listen to what I decided to talk about because you came on my channel. I didn't come to you. I didn't come to your comment section or your chat. You came here. So if you decide to come in the club, you don't get to decide what kind of drinks they serve. You get what's there. You decide to come in the club, you don't decide what music they're playing. You just sit down and listen to it. That's the way it goes. I don't know why you guys come thinking that y'all gonna tell me what to do. You're never ever gonna be able to control anything that I do. And there's no amount of trolling that's ever gonna stop me because I just ignore you people anyway. But even for the people who are not trolls, the ones who just come in and try to control other people's channels, you're still gonna lose too. Because I don't bow down to anybody. I do what I want to do. If you don't like it, leave. There's plenty of exits. Nobody's making you stay and listen to me. The truth of the matter is you can't resist me. That's why you're always on my channel. That's why you're always showing up. Because you need to be here. Like it's turned into crack. You need it. Like the desert need rain. So since you know you need your medicine, you know you need your MBA injection, sit down and shut up and watch the show. Go on and get your dope in your system, then go to bed.
You're looking in the chat here. Hello, everyone. We already have some super chats. I'm going to real quick wrap up quickly. I'm going to go through these very fast. And if you have super chat questions, of course, make sure you leave them to me, and then we'll go from there. Brian Cruz said, movie idea, Dragon Ball Super Baby. That doesn't seem to be your prediction, but I have talked about in the past how Baby can be rebooted to make an interesting saga. JD Ultra said, if Gogeta can do a Kamehameha, why not a Final Flash or a Galagun? Well, he can. Just because somebody doesn't do something doesn't mean they can't do it. You know, I know how to bite my own tongue. Doesn't mean I like doing it. You see what
I thought this was supposed to be a prediction show. They're sitting here asking dumb questions about dumb stuff that everybody already knows. First things first. The whole ideal about Baby, that prediction, not going to happen. Because that would be crossing over into Dragon Ball GT territory. Which I noticed a lot of Dragon Ball guys are doing GT videos the last few days. Including Geekdom. He did one, I think, a couple days ago. So now Dragon Ball GT is on their plate. And that's kind of funny when you consider that everybody that I could dream of hates GT. But you got to keep in mind, these are the same people who accepted Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Minus and Dragon Ball AF and Life After Dragon Ball and all these other weird shows that keep popping up everywhere. So I wouldn't put it past them to try to push for some kind of Dragon Ball GT movie, even though they all claim to hate GT. And as far as Gogeta using the Final Flash and the Galagun, the reason he don't use those moves is because he uses a combination of those moves. Like the final Kamehameha, for instance. That's a combination between the Final Flash and the Kamehameha. I mean, so what kind of dumb fans are these to spend super chat money to ask those kinds of stupid questions? That's really fucking dumb. You just gave Geekdom like $10 to ask some shit you could have went on Google and found out for free.
I'm saying? Like, Ultra Instinct Goku says, you think Oob will fight some prisoners as a cameo? That is a great question.
But it's not a prediction. I thought this was a prediction show. Geekdom clearly said that he wants people to give their predictions. And they're just simply asking stupid fucking questions.
I think if they're gonna have Oob make an appearance, a cameo appearance in the manga early, I think that's a good time to do it because he doesn't have to interact with.
Before I continue, I would like to just say to my moderators, I really appreciate you guys. Y'all been killing it for a good minute now. And I know I'm a douchebag, and I'm never going to stop being a douchebag. But I can stop being a douchebag long enough to say you guys do an amazing job. My chat has been crystal clean for months now. When I turn this way and look at my other screen, I don't see none of that bullshit. So I just want to say thank you. And keep up the good work and keep taking people's souls. It makes streaming so much nicer when, you know, I can just do my shit and not have to worry about my chat.
The Z Fighters or with Goku, they can just have a little panel where they show him defending his village. It could work. He's a little bit younger now than he was during the end of Z, but if they're going to do it, now is the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? JD Ultra, thank you for the super chat again. Michael Colton says, you want to say you're amazing, and I believe it's going to be an expansion or other into other universes. Okay, good. I can't see the bottom super.
Wait a second. This guy spent money to say that he believes they're going to be an expansion into other universes. You don't have to spend money to say that. I would have just typed that in the regular chat. Look, let me segue a little bit. Just a little bit. Guys, I get it. Some people want to stand out during a stream. So they'll use Super Chat to make sure everybody gets to see what they wrote. But if you spend Super Chat to write something that 100 other people wrote for free, then you're kind of an idiot. I mean, whenever I get Super Chat, whenever the hell that is, I don't particularly get stupid messages. Like most of the time, whenever the guys do a super chat and they ask me something or they write something, it's usually not some dumb shit. So, and they usually ask something unique, like something that nobody else has asked me. Now, you probably noticed the super chat's not even turned on this channel. This channel's monetized, but I haven't activated the super chat thing yet on it. I know some of y'all have actually asked me where the super chat button was. Be honest with you guys, I just never clicked on it and turned it on. That's all. So, I'm not even really kind of worried about it. But whenever I do get super chat, they don't ask me redundant, stupid questions that other people have already asked me. Or most of them just say something simple like, hey man, good show, I wanted to donate. Something like that. But this guy literally spent $10 to ask something that 100 other people in the chat asked at the same time. That was stupid. You should have just typed the shit in and hoped that he saw your shit or something. Because here's the thing. This and I want to say this too when we'll move on. All these guys who stream and they read the super chat first, you're alienating everybody else in your chat. Like, you guys notice, whenever I get a super chat, I don't read it before other messages. I don't treat it like the end-all, be-all of messages. Because I know by doing that, I'm alienating all the other people who are sitting there watching me. There are a lot of channels that do that. They'll get super chat and they'll read all their shit first, and then they'll say, all right, guys, we're out of time. The show's over. See you next time. So all those other people who wrote shit get ignored. If you say something interesting in my chat, I'll read it, whether you pay me for it or not. Because that's the whole point of having a chat. You can't even have a chat without people in that motherfucker talking. So why you going to ignore basically 60-70% of your chat just to read some messages of people who gave you some fucking money? Chump change. They giving you $5 and $10 here or there. Why? Why alienate everybody? Just read the messages. That's the way I see it. Boy, that guy don't give up. He done been blocked like 3 times. I still don't know what he said.
We're chat here. As typical, this new system that YouTube put in makes it impossible for me to read bottom super chats. I don't really know why they do that. It's being blocked by my...
Guys, I'll tell you something my mom always told me. When somebody's mad at you and you don't know it, it only hurts them. Okay? Remember that. Whenever somebody's pissed off at you or hates you and you don't know about it, or in my case, don't care about it, it only burns up the person that has the hate. Simple as that.
Window here, so I'm going to try and like figure out a way to get around it. It's just really dumb that they did it this way. I can't really show y'all because it would be like you can't really see it. You know what I mean? But like you can actually, you go all the way down and it just doesn't let you see. It's so annoying. I might have to get to that super chat later. It's from Destiny's Child. I might have to get to that one in a little bit here. So please forgive me on that. I can't see the super chat. I should be able to see it. Let me try. Okay. Not that one. Hold on. Okay.
For this to be a prediction show, I haven't heard any predictions. So I'll give you another prediction of my own. I predict that probably, I'll say about the end of this year, maybe the beginning of next year, Toriyama will finally quit playing with these guys and come out and just say he's retiring. I think he'll finally get tired of jerking the Dragon Ball community around, and he'll finally come out and be like, hey, look, guys, I'm done. I'm handing it over to that guy. That's my prediction.
Frieza referenced having... All right, hang on. Let me get to that question, then we're going to go through what I was going to tell y'all about. Frieza referenced having an idea at the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly. I believe that idea was a fusion. Please share your thoughts on this, please. Thank you. If you're talking about a fusion, it would have to be somebody who's similar in height to him and somebody who, you know, was close to power with him. Obviously,
Well, last time I checked, height didn't have anything to do with it. Because Vegeta is significantly shorter than Goku. And they still did a fusion. They used the Potara earrings and they did the fusion dance. And Goku is at least a foot taller than Vegeta, if not more. Height has nothing to do with it. It's how your power levels match up. Now, for Geekdom to be a Dragon Ball aficionado, he should know that better than anybody. But like I said, it is what it is. It's Dragon Ball, so.
the natural idea is Cooler. However, Cooler is taller than Frieza, and
which does not matter. As long as their power levels line up perfectly, they can fuse. Everybody knows that. The height and weight and all that stuff does not matter. The only thing that matters is your power levels have to be perfectly aligned. And you have to do the dance perfectly. Or you could just put on the Potara earrings. That's it. No height requirement at all. I don't even know why Geekdom is even saying this. Like, he knows this already. This is really dumb.
A lot of people have been talking about Cooler possibly being rebooted in the future.
Please don't. Listen, man. Like, how many Cooler movies did we get? I'm already sick of Frieza. Can we please not bring back Cooler? Like, I tell you what. If you want to do something different, bring back Pikkon. Let's have a movie with him in it. You know, last time he was in a movie was in Fusion Reborn when they fought Janemba. And all he did in that movie was dumb comedy stuff. Like, bring back a movie where Pikkon is a serious character. You know, where he's not some kind of clown like they did him in that movie.
So, yes, that is, of course, a possibility because Toriyama can do whatever he wants. He has complete creative control over Dragon Ball as a...
Okay, that's not really an answer. Saying, oh, he can do whatever he wants, so it's possible. That's not really an answer. Because, duh, we know he can do whatever he wants. Leaving it that wide open is just another way of saying, I don't know. What he should have said there is, he should have said, look, I don't know. But instead, he said, it's a possibility. See, that's one of the things that I want you guys to notice with Dragon Ball creators. They always leave the door open. That's why they always say stuff like maybe, it's possible, it's a possibility. They never actually come out and say no or I don't know. I'm sure you guys have noticed that. Like anytime Geekdom gets a question, that he don't know the answer to, he'll say it's possible. It may be. Possibly. Accidentally. Because he always wants to leave that door of hope open. Because he knows better than anybody that Dragon Ball fanboys live off of one thing. Hope. Hope is their number one thing. That's all they got left. And if you shut the door on that, it basically will destroy the community. Like, if Dragon Ball creators started telling the truth and they stopped leaving that crack in the door, Dragon Ball would dry up on YouTube. They would be done. All of them do it. It ain't just Geekdom. They all do it. Next time you listen to one of these guys do a review or a prediction show or whatever, listen very closely to how they talk. And you'll notice that they always saying stuff like maybe, it's possible, stuff like that. They all do it because it's all about keeping the hope alive. You know what, Eternal? I'm not even going down that road. Even though you are 100% right, I ain't even gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Because we remember. We remember 100%. The Dragon Ball community are the ones that forget. It ain't us. We don't forget the stuff that they say and do. They forget the stuff that they say and do. Because they pump out so many videos, they can't keep track of the stuff they say and do.
Right now, and there is a transition period going on right now where people are going to be things are going to be changing over to Toyotaro in the Dragon Ball room at some point. We don't know when though, and when that does happen, then we'll have a little bit of a different direction in the series. We'll see where things go from there. So thank you so much, Hellstorm Angel. I want to real quick ask y'all, all right? I'm going to ask the chat, and all I need you to do is just reply back. If you're able to, if you're at work or at the gym or whatever, you can't type in, that's okay. But if you're able to reply back in the chat room, I wanted to ask you, actually, hang on, let me make sure that my window is up here. Okay, it is. I wanted to ask you in the chat room real quick, before we talk about Dragon Ball Super, what is your prediction for the Super Bowl this Sunday? Just tell me, right, Kansas City or Chiefs, and then San Francisco 49ers. Who do you think wins?
Oh, come on, Geekdom. You care about the Super Bowl almost as much as a rugby game. Get out of here. And for the record, I'm picking the 49ers because that's my brother's team. Since I don't have a dog in this fight, I'm going with my bro's team. He's been a 49er fan as long as I've been a Steelers fan. Actually, he's been a 49er fan longer than I've been a Steelers fan because he's older than me. So, since my team is not in it, I'm going to ride with his team. Simple as that.
Let me know in the comments what your predictions are going to be for that, and then we're going to go from there. We'll go back to Dragon Ball in a second. But
I think the Niners are a complete team. They got offense and defense. The Chiefs, they just got a lot of offense. I mean, we saw what they did. Like, you could be up on the Chiefs by 30 points, and they'll come back and beat you. Because they got a high-powered offense. And that tight end, Kelsey, cannot be stopped. Problem that they run into is that the 49ers have a tight end on their side who can do the same shit. Because I saw that dude carry 3 dudes on his back for like 10 yards before they brought him down. Some of y'all remember that game against the Saints? Like, they threw him the ball and this dude carried 3 guys on him while he was running down the sideline. Okay? So, he a badass dude too. Not to mention, their defense is like probably the best in football. And then you saw that running game? The running back had like 260 yards or something. The quarterback only had like 88 yards of passing because the running back had almost 300 yards rushing. And the Chiefs cannot stop the run game. They can't. So that's another reason why I'm taking the Niners. Because they got all the same weapons. They got receivers. They got an awesome tight end. And they got an absolutely destructive running game. So that's why I'm going Niners.
Curious because I can't pick a winner. I haven't watched too much of this season, so I don't really know the optics of everything.
So he just snitched on himself. He just said he ain't watched the football. He ain't watched nothing this season, but now you want, come on, Geekdom. Stick to what you know, man. He just dry snitched on himself. I haven't kept up with the season. Then why you gonna ask then? Why you even ask who you think gonna win and then dry snitch on yourself?
But I wanted to get y'all's thoughts. So, 49ers, Chiefs.
I know he don't watch football. I know he don't. It's just conversation. It's just padding. He doing it for never pass. Let's get past all that junk and get to something that matters.
That Dragon Ball is still dominating this. It's still, a prevalent business.
This is that chart y'all were telling me about. He had like a pie chart and it's all in Japanese and shit. And he was explaining it and like I was trying to like figure it out myself. Like, how are you explaining this chart that's in full Japanese? Don't nobody know what you talking about.
Got One Piece anime arcs dropping and movies and manga all the time.
Guys, listen, they keep on telling y'all Dragon Ball is killing it. Dragon Ball is still making money. It's number one. It's beating this show and that show and this show and that show. They keep using that as their justification for why they think the show is coming back. Remember I told you guys, just because something makes money don't mean it's going to continue. Just because something is profitable does not mean it's going to continue. Well, Dragon Ball also leads in something else that they never tell you about. It leads in the average age of its voice actors. Okay? Dragon Ball has the oldest voice actors in the business. Some of these people, well, we know how old the voice actor is for Goku, but some of these people are old as actual original sin itself. Okay? That's another thing they lead in. The creator of Dragon Ball is old. Alright? So, and I still haven't heard a single Dragon Ball creator factor this into their calculations. You telling me that you guys want Dragon Ball so bad that you just can't factor in that maybe these old people don't want to do it anymore? Like in America, whenever you get old and tired, you retire from your job. You don't want to do it anymore. You retire, you get your benefits. These guys act as if these people are going to live forever. I mean, it has not factored into their brains yet that maybe Toriyama and the rest of these old people just simply don't want to do it anymore. I mean, that's the first thing that popped in my head. You guys remember a while back when all this stuff first started. The first thing I said was, those voice actors are old, Toriyama is old, and maybe they've reached the point where they just don't want to do Dragon Ball anymore. That was one of the first things that I said whenever all this Dragon Ball Super stuff started. And up until this point, nobody's able to prove me wrong. They're not able to prove me wrong. Because there hasn't been any other excuse put out there for why Dragon Ball hasn't returned yet. There's no other reason that's been put forth. So I think old age is the reason. And until I'm proven wrong, I'm going to continue to think that old age is the reason. I truly believe these folks got tired of doing it. Hang on a minute. I'm removing a couple things off my screen here. Too much crap piled up on there. There we go. Nice and clean now.
There's a new Sailor Moon movie coming out based on the Crystal series. And how...
dude, for once, I can actually say that my stream is not buffering. I haven't seen a buffer yet. Now, I did change my settings and all that stuff. And since I did all that, I haven't had any buffering. I'm looking at it right now. And it's not buffering at all. So... either it's your YouTube feed or your Wi-Fi or something, because it ain't mine this time. And I'm actually happy, because I was getting pissed the other day. Like, it was happening every time I say a word, I'd get that stupid thing on there. It was pissing me off.
Nutty is it that Dragon Ball is still owning it. And I'm not saying this to put over Dragon Ball and be this fanboy. That's not what I'm doing here. What I'm doing, though, is I'm telling y'all that even without a TV series, Dragon Ball still makes money. Now, some people have forecasted that after this quarter there will be a drop-off in Dragon Ball interest, which I do somewhat agree with, because if there's no new anime and no new movie announced, then I can see why.
Apparently, Geekdom is going to be doing some kind of new thing where he's bringing content creators on his channel to do something. He's supposed to be announcing. I saw it on his Twitter feed. And no, I'm not on Twitter. Somebody put a screenshot of it in the Discord before anybody asked. I thought you wasn't using Twitter. No, I'm not on Twitter anymore. But I read it, and, you know, apparently he's going to be doing it. This, guys, listen. This is no different than what Geekdom used to do. The views are slowing down. Dragon Ball's getting boring. The last time this happened, Geekdom did a lot of collabs. Like, go back and look. He did a lot of collabs with a lot of people when this started happening. Because one thing that can keep the views going is doing a show with other people. Like the streams that I did with the guys, look how awesome those streams were. Whenever the stuff starts to get stale, you mix it up. The thing is, and I know Geekdom watch my stuff. He can pretend like he don't. Are you going to bring me on there? Somebody that's willing to tell the truth. Or are you just going to keep it laughing stock media and people like that, the fanboy crowd? Because it's like I told Geekdom. His live streams will be better if he had somebody on there who didn't suck off Dragon Ball. Like if you guys ever watch like these online talk shows and stuff like that, when they have people from opposing sides. Like one of the things I used to watch all the time on here was atheist versus Christian debates. Those debates are so much better than two atheists talking or two Christians talking. When you have opposing sides talking to each other, it's a way, way, way better show. The reason why I never liked Geekdom's podcast and all that, because he always brings on the same guys, the same crowd of Dragon Ball dudes who all agree with him and all say the same stuff that he says. He never brings on people who disagree with him. And that's the reason why his podcasts have never really did anything for me. So I'm sitting here saying, why don't you bring on somebody who's going to actually challenge you? Going to challenge the stuff that you're saying. Because it would make for a better show. That's just all I got to say about it.
When it comes to like properties and merchandise being put out, there might not be much out there after April, you know what I mean, after March, because you figure most people are going to be done with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot by then. Some are already done with it, but you know, we give it time.
I didn't buy that stupid game. And for all the people who bought it, more power to you. But I wasn't finna spend $60 to play the same old Dragon Ball story over again. Just in a different shell. I wasn't finna spend that money. To me, it was just a dumb idea. And I just don't have the money to waste. By the way, guys, slap the like button. I know some of y'all haven't yet.
People got to save up money and whatnot. You know, not everybody bought the game when it first came out. You know, by the time that April, May hits, you know, it might not do so well. Of course, we've still got more stuff coming. Like Dokkan will always have new units coming out. We'll always have we have the upcoming Fighter Season 3, which I'm going to ask y'all about here in a minute. So, but still, like with all that being said, we still have Dragon Ball doing so well. So at this point, there's probably not a rush to put something out there. I think they really do want to respect Toriyama. And I think that I got the Raid Shadow Legends notification up there. And I do think that that's, yeah, I'm not going to play this game right now, all right?
Look, guys, Toriyama is sitting back not even working on anything. That right there should tell you a lot. And before anybody says, how do you know? Because Geekdom is the one who reported it. He's the one who reported that Toriyama has not been working on anything and has not turned anything in to Toei or the Dragon Ball room for them to get started working on. He's not doing anything right now. He's not writing anything. He's not drawing anything. He's just chilling. Now, use your brain. Why do you think this old rich guy is just chilling instead of working? Let me ask you this. If you get rich and you're old, are you going to work? Are you going to have the desire to work? If you got millions of dollars in the bank and you're already at retirement age? Because Toriyama is already at retirement age. So are you going to be motivated to get out of bed every day and go into an office where they work everybody like slaves? Because you guys know how the manga and anime industry is in Japan. They work them like dogs over there. Toriyama's been in the industry his whole life. He finally done made bank and wants to sit down and chill. And these guys want to rush him to come back. Please, Sensei, we need you. That man is spending his money and enjoying his life. And you know what, Toriyama, I pat you on the back. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Spend your money and enjoy your retirement. Because I know I would.
Right, Jesus. I worked with them. Actually, what's crazy about Raid...
I just want Toriyama to come out and say, ha ha, ain't nothing else coming. I played y'all. Thanks for all your money. That's all I want, man.
Shadow Legends is actually a pretty good game. I know some people think that...
Oh, also, I meant to tell y'all this too. And this is not a guarantee. It's a 50-50 chance. But I was thinking about paying the money and getting my name on the ballot here in Tennessee for a junior senator of Tennessee. I was thinking about it. It only costs $5,000 to file and set up your super PAC and all that other crap and get your name on the list. I was seriously considering it. So if y'all see a I'm NBA vote for me commercial, then y'all will know I did it. But I'm like really thinking about it, man. I saw a commercial the other day from one of these people, man, running for office. It made me so mad. It made me so mad that I said, oh my God, I want to run against these motherfuckers. I'm telling you. Because the commercial was one of these politicians apologizing for some shit they said like years ago, like 10 years ago or something. And I was like, who cares? It's 10 years. It's like a decade ago. Why are you apologizing? And because I guess whoever they running against ran an advertisement showing the old shit that they said. So they came out saying, hey, I'm sorry. I was a different person. And you know what? If that was me, I would have grabbed a mic and I'd have been like, I would like to take this time to apologize to absolutely nobody. Go fuck yourself. Either vote for me or don't. And drop the mic and walk off. That's exactly the way I would fucking run my race. I wouldn't, man, fuck that. And for real. It's 10 years ago. Why do you care if they made an ad about it? Somebody come to me and say, is it true that you've been to prison? You damn right. Next question. Like, if you run for office, they're going to find out all your secrets anyway. So instead of making fucking TV ads trying to cover up your secrets, just own your shit. Just own it. Fuck it. Yeah, I did it. Who cares? You still gonna vote? That's all you gotta do. You wanna know why Donald Trump, none of that stuff is sticking to Donald Trump? Like, listen, guys, he just got acquitted in the Senate. Okay? He just got cleared of his impeachment trial. And you want to know what the Republicans said? They said, even though we know he did it, it don't rise to the level of impeachment. So they dismissed witnesses, and they're finna get ready to dismiss the charges altogether next week. And you want to know why that happens? Because Donald Trump owns his shit. Yeah, I did it. Fuck y'all. What are you going to do about it? That's why he keeps getting away with it. Because they've never seen a person in politics like that before. Somebody who gets caught doing something red-handed, because he did it. We all know he did it. And he don't care. He don't give a fuck. And everybody else just falls in line. That's why I want to run for office. I would be the most awesome politician on the planet. Because every time they ask me something, I don't give a fuck. Give me my check for being a senator. I don't care. You want me to vote for this? Sure. Give me my money and I'll vote for it. Fuck all the rest of it.
Oh, well, you YouTubers just sponsor games that you don't really play. Just do it for the money. That's BS, at least when it comes to me. I'm sure others are like that, but I actually did try Raid and I kind of like it. And this is not a paid promotion by Raid, all right? I actually do kind of like it. So we're back in the chat room right now. We're gonna get...
Wait a minute. You said you played it and you kind of liked it. But this is not a paid promotion. Well, then why you bring it up in the first place? Boy, these guys, man. These guys, hey, man. Geek them. Come on, brother. You know you my dog, man, but come on, man.
Super chats here in a minute. What I want to ask the chat right now, all right? I want y'all to drop your
pants. No, I'm just playing. I told y'all I was in a good mood.
Ideas. I want y'all to drop your speculation in the chat.
I want y'all to drop y'all ideas, and I'm only going to read the ones that they pay for. Hey, man. See, they fanboys, so they got to drop their pants and drop their money. I want y'all to think about this, man. Dragon Ball fans are actually paying money to get fucked. They are actually paying money to get fucked. Buying these video games, paying super chat to Dragon Ball content creators. Y'all literally spending money to get fucked. Everything Geekdom telling y'all, you can learn it for free on Google. Or you can ask somebody like me who will tell you the truth. Free of charge, no super chat. You can just simply ask. And man, they actually paying money to get fucked, man. That's why I said you can drop their pants and drop their money. Just walk in, throw the money on the table, and bend over. Toriyama just chilling. He probably got on like that emperor shit. You know how that shit they wear over there in Japan? Oh, yes. This pleases me. Like, oh, you bend over a long time. Toriyama-san, he getting all kinds of booty.
Chat room right now. Let me know, besides Ultra Instinct Goku, okay? Not including Ultra Instinct Goku, what is your prediction? Not what you want. Not what you want as a fan. What is your prediction?
Well, most predictions kind of include stuff that you want. That is kind of the whole point of doing predictions. Whenever you do a prediction, you're trying to predict something that you want to happen. So it's kind of hard to take the want part out of it. I mean, it can be done, but it's really hard. Like, here's my prediction. I predict that Dragon Ball is going to disappear really soon. Now, we all know I kind of want that, but at the same time, it's a prediction. See what I mean?
For the other fighters in Season 3.
In Season 3, there... Can we get Season 2 first? Is that possible? Unless he's talking about heroes or fighters or something like that. I know he ain't talking about Super.
Do you want Kefla? Do you want Roshi? Do you want like Baby Vegeta? Tell me, just write it if you can. Who do you want for Season 3? I'm just looking right now at the chat. If I'm not saying anything now, you know.
Yeah, of course, we know you ain't saying nothing when you got a bunch of chat they ain't paid for. Like, you notice that? He said, I'm just looking at the chat. But he don't read it unless there's a super chat on it. Like, why look at the chat then if you ain't even gonna read the shit?
Yeah, but I play Raid on PC, bro. That's a PC version. Relax, man. I don't like Dokkan, man. I don't hate it. I haven't played it in a while. I heard it's better now, but I for a while I hated it.
I thought it's supposed to be. This says Dragon Ball Super 2020 predictions. It don't say nothing about no fucking fighters. It don't say nothing about heroes. See, this is what I'm talking about. Clickbaity ass titles. Let me skip past this horse shit.
Care, I'm being honest with you. I don't want any more transformations. I think I've had it with transformations. I think if Gohan and the others get transformations, cool. But I think Goku's pretty much at his max. I don't want him to have any more forms.
Too bad. Because that's the formula. There's no story in Dragon Ball anymore. Dragon Ball Super had no storyline. Heroes has no storyline. It's all about power-ups and transformations. So if you don't want any more, too bad. Because if the shit does come back, you can pretty much guarantee that there are going to be transformations. And a lot of them. Because that's the only thing the show does anymore. It's fucking transformations. Like, come on, we all know that shit. That's not even a prediction. We just know that's going to happen.
Broly might get something better. I think that could work. Vegeta might get UI, but besides that, I don't see anything else. I don't see why.
Broly don't need anything better. He already has the ultimate form. He just need to learn how to use it.
MUI is so like, it would have to be like way later. Like this would have to be like years down the road. You know what I mean? We got to give things time.
Wait a second. That's pretty funny coming from Geekdom saying we got to give things time. He was the one who started this Dragon Ball train rolling again. Like Dragon Ball was pretty much dead. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody cared. And then he made the video about those 2 tweets from that Japanese dude. And he got the train rolling again. So for him to say what he just said is hilarious. Because he the one started this party.
Joao Pedroza says the original Shenron says he cannot make any wishes stronger than Kami-sama, which is correct. Super Shenron brought 7 universes back. How strong is Zamasu? Or I'm not Zamasu, Zarama. That's a great question, and I actually have a video I'm working on about that. I'm working on a new video for a brand new series coming to the channel about that. Now, as far as to answer your question, how strong is Zarama? That's the big mystery, isn't it? Because Zarama is, if the dragon can grant a wish with no limitations, then that means that Zarama or Zalama would have to have no limitations, right? So to me, it has to be a character even beyond Zeno. You know what I'm saying? It has to be beyond the Omni King.
Which would be fucking stupid. That's probably the reason why they haven't introduced a dumb character. Because why have a character that strong in the series? What is the purpose? What is the point? Matter of fact, introducing the Super Dragon Balls was stupid. They should have never did that. They should have never did that. If anything, they should have amplified the regular Dragon Balls. Like the Grand Prix should have said, okay, look, I'm going to make the Dragon Balls super power just for one time only for whoever wins the tournament. Instead of introducing new Dragon Balls that basically made the old ones obsolete. That was the stupidest thing they ever did. All this power the Grand Prix has, all this power that Zeno has, you couldn't just take the regular Dragon Balls and make them a little bit more powerful? Just, you know, for a one-time event? It would have made more sense to me to do that than to try to go out and find these planet-sized Dragon Ball. It was so dumb, man. That's the kind of shit that ruined Dragon Ball.
And the answer is we just don't know. And just to clarify, Zalama is not the name of the dragon. There's been a lot of confusion about that. The English dub screwed that all up. Zarama is not the name of the dragon. The dragon is Super Shenlong or Super Shenron. That's it. Zalama's the creator of the Super Dragon Balls, whoever that may be.
Who fucking cares? That's what everybody's probably saying. Who fucking cares?
Can't be dead, theoretically, because then the Super Dragon Balls disappear. So that tells me that he's alive somewhere in hiding. And that could be a story for the future of Dragon Ball.
There he go with the possibilities again. And that could be a story. Come on, man. You guys always leaving the door cracked. Why can't you just say, look, the dude too strong, and I don't believe they're going to introduce him to the show. Because there would be no point or purpose of introducing a character that powerful to Dragon Ball. Because you know what'll happen? If you introduce a character that strong, Goku's going to want to fight him. And then Goku's going to end up causing the whole world to be destroyed because he can't keep his impulses to himself. If it wasn't for Whis, he was going to fucking try to fight the Grand Priest. Whis had to say, don't even think about it. Because the first thing he did when he saw the Grand Priest is he wanted to fight him. And Whis had to tell him, don't do it. That's how dumb they made Goku's character. You know you can't fight these people, but he'll still try anyway. Honestly, I wish Goku would have leaped at the Grand Priest so he could have put him out of his misery. That would have been awesome. Just fucking get rid of his ass. I can't stand Goku's character the way he is now. Super ruined his character.
On a good game and wardrobe malfunction at halftime. That's pretty funny. If you say good game, are you talking about the Super Bowl or just a good?
You know what? I said that a long time ago that the God forms were stupid. I'm also the first person to do a video saying that they were going to use the Moro character to get rid of the God forms. I'm the first person to make a video on that. And you can actually check the dates and times on the videos and see. I was the first person to make a video about it. And then everybody else copied me. Blackscape, Geekdom, Trash Star. They all made videos about it after they saw mine. And because they have bigger channels, they got all the credit for the idea. But I was the very first person to come up with that idea. Like I said, go check the videos. Go look at the dates on them. You'll see that mine came before everybody else's. Any and everybody who made a video about Moro stealing their God powers, the first one was mine. Hey, Star Butterfly, or whoever the fuck you are, nobody cares how you feel. If you're bored, leave.
Dragon Ball game. Like, you know what is it? All right, when are we getting a TN video? Soon.
You motherfuckers think I can make somebody who's not interesting? The only thing I can do is make myself interesting. I can't make Geekdom's content better by talking about it. His content is what it is. I can't just... What, I'm supposed to magically jump into the damn computer and make his shit better? This is how he does his content. People like it. Some people don't. Get the fuck over it.
Because you're getting a video about the solar flare. So that's kind of a TM video. I mean, sort of. Anthony Delaredo, correct me if I'm wrong, was Yajirobe created because of Kuririn being dead in the Piccolo Daima arc and they wanted him to sound like Kuririn? No, actually,
Man, I'm trying to get to the predictions. Like, they ain't doing no predictions. This whole damn shit is a sham. Alright, let's get to some of the little super chats. We know he concentrates on those.
Created the Super Dragon Balls and thus created the Super Shenron. We just don't know anything about him, except for the fact that it's him. So, anyways, let's get to some predictions, okay? So,
finally,
question for y'all in the chat, and of course, like I said before, please leave a message. And
he's asked these people like 12 times to leave predictions, and they just keep on asking stupid questions. Now, do y'all believe me when I say the Dragon Ball community is the dumbest community on YouTube? How many times in this stream has he asked them to leave a prediction and they instead ask a dumb Dragon Ball question? Still think that I'm wrong about them being the dumbest community on YouTube? They can't even follow basic instructions. Basic instructions. Little kids could follow instructions better than them.
And, leave a message with your answer. And the question is, will the Moro arc end in 2020? Will Toyotaro end the Moro arc in 2020? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments or in the chat room right now.
Okay, I have to tell you something, man. I have to say this. What kind of crowd does he have? If I ask you guys right now to put some predictions in the chat about Dragon Ball Super, I would not have to ask y'all 8, 9, 10 times. And I wouldn't have to give y'all ideas. Y'all could just start popping them out right now if I asked. He's asked these people so many times to give a prediction, and then he keeps on giving them leads. Like, all right, guys, I'm going to ask an easy question and I want to answer. And they're so dumb they can't do it. But these are the people, Dragon Ball community. They are the ones who like to act like they're intellectually superior to everybody. They're the ones who like to use a bunch of big words and use a bunch of fucking jumbled up garble speak. You know how to use the big words and the what's the shit, cognitive dissonance and all that other stupid shit they like to use. They like to use all that stuff when they talk. But they all so dumb they can't even do something basic. Like put a damn prediction in here. We've been sitting here listening to this shit for over an hour. I ain't heard a prediction yet. Except the ones that I gave. And also, when you just sit there waiting for super chats to pop up, that makes your shit boring. That's the reason why I said don't concentrate on super chats. Read everybody's shit. If you're going to read the chat, read everybody's shit. Because he's sitting there waiting on super chats. That's what happens when you wait on super chat. It slows down your show. Because not everybody's going to donate. Read the shit from all those people who not donating. That way it'll keep the show steady.
Little sip of Coke Zero for the working man here. Paying them gimmicks in the mail called...
I mean, see? Now that he see the little blue thing across the screen, he starts reading. When that disappeared, he stopped reading. You alienating your whole chat like that.
Bills. Jiznak, yes. Okay, so far we have no, yes, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes.
I thought you wanted predictions. You asked them a question that's not about predictions. So you could get a bunch of no's and yeses and, man, come the fuck on. I'm in full agreement with everybody. This is some trash ass content right here. This is a money grab, Geekdom. And I'm pretty sure you'll get mad at me saying that, and I don't give a shit. This is a money grab. Because all you're doing is concentrating on the super chats. You're ignoring everybody else in the chat. And you ain't talking about shit. This is a money grab. You ganking these fools out of their super chat money. That's all this is.
When will the rematch with Beerus happen? I don't know. Okay, no, yes, no, yes. It's funny because y'all are so split on this. And again, goes back to what I was saying about predictions being fun. When you guys...
Predictions are not fun, especially if you're not doing predictions. I have yet to hear a prediction on this show. That he ain't no one predicted shit. They ain't said nothing about a prediction. Dumbest crowd on YouTube. Easily the dumbest crowd on YouTube.
Say yes, and you guys say no. Some of you guys are going to be right. Guaranteed. Some of you guys are going to be wrong. Guaranteed.
Okay, how stupid is that? Some of y'all say yes, some of y'all say no. One of y'all is going to be right. That's like saying, you drive that way and turn left. I'll drive this way and turn right. And one of us is going to go get to the destination. One of us is going to make it. Fucking Captain Obvious. If you got one person to say yes and one person to say no, of course somebody's gonna be right. Captain Obvious here, man. I wonder if any of these Dragon Ball guys go through and listen to their own videos. I wonder if they... I just had a fucked up idea. I want to do a Content 5-0 most boring creator stream. And I want to pit stuff like this up against people like Tyrone. And have you guys vote on who's the most boring. Who can put you... Who can put you to sleep the fastest? Hey, who can put you to sleep?
Indeed. We'll find out when the arc ends. Predictions are supposed to be fun.
Yeah, they're supposed to, but you ain't getting no predictions. They just asking you dumbass questions.
Yes, no. Goten and Kid Trunks versus Broly. Like, you think that they're gonna pee on him again? I saw that comment, by the way. I can read some of your comments pretty quickly. I have to. It moves very fast, so. And people who are asking me to guess as far as when Dragon Ball's coming back, I don't know. I'm done guessing. Because all it takes is me to make a guess, and then some asshole's gonna fucking take it out of context, say that I broke the story, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing.
Hey, I wonder who that some asshole is. Kinda got a sneaking suspicion he talking about me. I got this feeling that he talking about me, man. I can't prove it, but I'm just saying.
Doing that. No guessing. I don't know. It'll come back.
Wait a minute. You're doing a prediction show, but then you turn around and say no guessing. Hey, Geekdom, guess what predictions are? They're guesses. That's what you do when you predict. You're making guesses. So you do a prediction show and then you say no guessing. That's like going to a swimming pool, getting your swim trunks on, and then say no swimming. Man, this shit crazy, man.
That's inevitable, or inevitable, I mean. Question is when. We'll find out. Probably later.
Okay, it's not inevitable. Super coming back is not inevitable. Thanos is inevitable, not Dragon Ball, okay? Come on.
This year we'll find out. I would hope.
See, he keeps saying stuff like that. It's inevitable. No, it's not. That is basically guaranteeing that it's going to come back. And you, based on all the information that's out there, you cannot say that. You can't say it's inevitable because that is guaranteeing that it's going to return. There is no evidence out there whatsoever that you can use to guarantee Super's return. So that's just a straight up lie right there.
All right, back to the super chat here. 1991 Shadowheart.
Back to the super chat. Back to the paying customers.
I'd love to see the lore expanded on the dragons, Purunga, Shenron, Super Shenron, where they reside between wishes, the effects on their creators, post wishes.
Who gives a fuck about the dragons? Nobody cares about Dragon Balls anymore. When you got Whis bringing people back to life, who needs Shenron anymore?
Also, Khalifa and Kale need more waifu in my life. Well, which one are you going to take as far as waifus go, Khalifa?
Did you hear this gay nigga talking about cartoon waifus? Anime, listen, man. Anime community, y'all niggas need to get some pussy. Okay? Y'all need to find some bitches. Because y'all niggas is hard up for cartoons.
Flo or Kale? Well, I might ask the chat that question. K or K? Let me see here. Mecha Saiyan is doing the Dusty Rhodes. What if they introduce a new villain named Geek Domo whose purpose is to spoil the next episode and delay the series? You're a prick, bro.
That's actually a good question.
That's actually funny. Did you get that one off of Facebook, bro? Is that where you got that one from? That is actually funny, bro.
It actually is, and I agree with it. That's actually a good villain.
I love that guy. All right, Alan Jackson, UI Goku versus new movie Broly. I've done that video already.
See? You guys remember earlier when he said, basically, don't bring up Ultra Instinct Goku? And they still bringing it up anyway? What did I tell you guys? Low IQ people.
I don't know if that's your prediction or if you're asking me who will win. I have covered that video. Well, no, actually, I did UI Goku versus Gogeta Blue, which is the same thing. Which, by the way, that reminds me, this Sunday, all right, this weekend's going to be huge for the channel. Let me tell you why. So, Saturday, Transformation Guide Baby is dropping. Finally, you're going to get that video. The Transformation Guide for Baby.
Okay, wait a second. I already seen that video. Why you do a transformation guide for Baby, for a Dragon Ball GT character? Are y'all really running out of shit that bad? Where y'all dropping videos about GT? Like didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all a while back that they would start sucking off GT because they done ran out of shit to talk about? Now, who gonna sit up here and say I'm wrong now? Totally Not Mark did a GT review not even 5 days ago. Geekdom been talking about GT. Quaman been talking about GT. All the Dragon Ball dudes done started doing GT all of a sudden. I told y'all they would do this. And, of course, you're just a hater. No. The only person that actually makes predictions in the Dragon Ball community, back to me. I'm the only one that's been right. I dare you to say I've been wrong. I'm the only one that has nailed it every time. I'm nigga dumbest. I told y'all they would start using GT, and I also said Heroes too. And they did that. Nigga dumbest. You want to know, just come ask me.
Drops on Saturday. On Sunday, Gogeta Blue versus Jiren. Who would win and why?
No one cares. There's the answer. No one cares. Wait a minute. That's his big announcement? You're going to do a what if theory video? Time to change your name to It's Anime 101. You are no longer Geekdom because you are making It's Anime Girl style videos. Matter of fact, all of you Dragon guys are making It's Anime Girl theory videos. So tell me again why you guys ganged up on her and ran her out of the community when y'all are making the exact same shitty ass theory videos that she was making.
Myself and MJ are going to be discussing that this Sunday.
Myself and MJ. He has that dude on his channel more times than he is on his own channel. Every time he do a collab is that same dude, that MJ dude. Every time. He never ever brings on somebody who's going to challenge him. Never. It's always the same guy. Me and MJ every time. Come on, Geekdom. You can do better than that, man. You keep bringing on these same old dudes. Like, that. Look, the collab movement is dead. If you're a small channel, don't expect any of these bigger channels to do shit for you. The days where these channels help you are over. When I first jumped on here, it was still a few bigger channels helping smaller ones. Now, everybody out for that scratch. Ain't nobody helping nobody. Only people Geekdom bring on now are people who are the same size as him or maybe just a tad bit smaller than him. He don't bring on any creators who could actually use a subscriber boost. It's all the same dudes now. All these same old jokers in his little Dragon Ball friend circle. The only one he don't bring on is the dude that done turned into a woman. Zeon. That guy. He don't bring him on anymore. But the rest of them, it's the same old busters over and over again.
You're getting a double whammy this weekend for Super Bowl Sunday. You're getting
a double whammy because you're getting bent over and getting fucked by two guys instead of... Geekdom and MJ finna give y'all a double whammy. Hey, man. Hey, man. Woo, man. Oh. Did you call that nigga Hell Gayon? God damn, man. Y'all niggas are hardcore, man. Yeah, you got a nigga Hell Gayon. I ain't even touching that, man. You know how that transgender shit is, man. I'm not touching that shit, man.
That transformation guide Saturday, and then Sunday you're gonna get the Gogeta Blue versus Jiren. So I hope y'all enjoy those videos. I really do hope that you like the baby transformation guys.
They're just theory videos. It's a theoretical matchup. That is exactly what It's Anime Girl was doing. She was making dumb theory crap, and everybody got all over her about making these stupid theory videos. And you guys remember the Super Saiyan Curse video that she made. That's the video that got her ran off the website. When she said that the Super Saiyan transformation was a curse because they were relying on it too much. Well, guess what? She turned out to be right. Because when they fought Moro, they learned that they had been relying on the transformation too much, and that's why Moro was kicking their ass. So she turned out to be correct. She ended up being right. Like, people don't want to admit it, but she was right. They relied too much on transformations, and it cost them. You know what? You ain't heard a single one of these Dragon Ball dudes admit that she was right. Not even Geekdom. They will not admit that that video she made was right. Because that's exactly what happened in the manga. They transformations got in the way of them being able to fucking win. Yes, they do, William. All of them need to apologize to that girl. They dogged her out and ran her off the website. And then they all turn around and they're doing exactly what she was doing. All of them. It is ironic that she turned out to be right. It's funny as hell, too.
A lot of information that I was able to unearth on that one from the Perfect Files. And I do hope that you like, I do hope that you really like the Gogeta versus Jiren. I thought that was a really good video.
Much hypocrisy I sense in you. Talk to you, I will not. Hypocrite you are. Hey, man.
And it's got really good editing on it too, so that's coming up this weekend. Anyways, back to the super chat questions here. Shadowheart says, I think it'll be stretched to early 2021. Moro can be stretched to a TV series announced, wink wink. Yeah, I mean, people who want Dragon Ball Super to come back, if it's gonna be based on the Moro arc, the Moro arc probably has to end unless they fill it up with filler. Now, obviously, a seasonal anime is what I would like. I would love it if Dragon Ball Super had like 25, 30 episodes a year and then just took a break, because then we could all kind of recharge our batteries, you know, watch some other...
I thought that's what y'all were doing now. That's why y'all making up all this fan shit. Because y'all recharging y'all batteries. Hey, Geekdom. Dragon Ball Z fans, we had to wait 20 years to recharge our batteries. 20 years. And you know what we got for our long-ass 20-year wait? We got Dragon Ball Super. And Dragon Ball Kai. And Dragon Ball Heroes. That's what we got for our long-ass wait. And Dragon Ball Minus and other bullshit like that. That's what we got for waiting 20 years as loyal Dragon Ball fans. we got a bunch of shit dumped in our lap. So what makes you think today's fans are worth anything? They not even real fans. Y'all just using it for views. People like me grew up buying the VHS tapes. Some of y'all don't even know what a VHS tape is. That's how fucking long ago it was. I guarantee you most of you niggas ain't never seen a real VCR. Because they don't sell them anywhere anymore. Only way you can see a VCR now is in a pawn shop. And really, you can't even see them there anymore. You can't even buy a fucking VCR anywhere. But I was out there buying the motherfucking VHS tapes of that shit. Long before there was an internet. Long before there was a YouTube. I was on the streets dropping 40, 50, 60 bucks for a fucking tape. With only 3 episodes on it. Okay? I was grinding. I was a real fan. Trying to see that shit. These motherfuckers today ain't real fans.
Other shows, then come back to Dragon Ball, and it would give the animators time to produce a great show.
If you still got a VCR, man, then much respect to you. Because I haven't seen a VCR myself in at least 5 years. I have not seen an actual VCR in that long, at least. Even at our pawn shops around here don't sell them anymore. Like, they threw them all out. I'll say about 6-7 years ago, our pawn shops had like a big ass sale where like they were selling VCRs for like $1 a piece. Nobody bought them, so they threw them all in the dumpster. These dudes said, "What's a VCR?" Exactly. DVDs are old too. Don't nobody even have DVD players anymore. I haven't seen a DVD player in a long time. Who the fuck buys DVDs when you can just download everything? Anything I want to see, I can watch it on Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Who the fuck needs a damn DVD player?
That's just not how Toei works, though, most of the time. So, I would love it if they did that. I really, really would. It's probably not going to happen, but it's something that I would like. At first, I wouldn't like it, but now I think it works. Strike Ribjaw says, I think Super will return early 2021. I was thinking about how now that everyone has escaped the Galactic Patrol prison, maybe the plans that Frieza will have more recruits for the Frieza Force. Well, I would love that if they did that. I would love it if some of those guys, instead of just getting killed or getting arrested again, would end up on the Frieza Force. That would be actually a great idea. And that would...
I want the Frieza Force and Frieza to go away. I'm tired of Frieza. Like, they kept bringing him back so many times. I'm just tired of Frieza. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I know how I feel about it. I'm sick of Frieza. Like, you done had all this time, and you can't come up with a new villain for Goku to fight. Like, it's just getting old at this point.
It makes sense for what Frieza's trying to do. Ultra Instinct Goku says the moral arc is leading into something bigger due to the fact that all the major players are coming out to fight, even Yamcha. Possibly, but what's bigger? A villain? Like, I know some of y'all have said that you think there's a secret villain behind Moro. I don't think that's the case anymore. What do you think? Let me know in the chat room right now. Do you think there's a secret villain behind Moro? Give me your prediction. Again, this is the prediction show, which means I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say.
There he goes again, telling them predictions. This is like 13 times now he done asked them to give predictions, and they still just asking dumbass questions. I will reiterate, for the benefit of those who have hearing aids, or you're just too goddamn stupid to understand me. The Dragon Ball community is by far the dumbest community on YouTube. Because this man has asked them repeatedly to give predictions, and they keep on doing the polar opposite of it. They cannot follow basic instructions. Dumber than a box of rocks. I'm not even kidding. I mean, he keeps asking them over and over, and they can't seem to understand what he's asking. How fucking dumb can you be?
And what your predictions are. So I want to know in the...
He should just call them theories, because that's all they really doing. This ain't a prediction show. This is a theory show. That's why I said he needs to change the name of his channel to It's Anime 101. Because he sounds like It's Anime Girl. All of them do. And the reason is very simple. Because there's no Dragon Ball, everybody is forced to make up shit. Geekdom has went as long as he could. See, He's the news, okay? Geekdom is a Dragon Ball news channel. Because there's no news, he has to stretch into other avenues of Dragon Ball. So now he's in the theory making business because there's no news. Imagine if your everyday TV news ran out of news. There would be no point of the news coming on. They come on and they sit at their desk and they just stare at you because there's nothing to report. Well, that's what Geekdom is facing right now. He went over to Japan, did all that investigative crap, he did all that stuff just to find out that there's no news. And once he found out there was no news, he started doing theory videos. Gogeta Blue versus Jiren. Theory. What ifs? That's not news. So the thing that made Geekdom different from all those other channels was that he gave you the news. Now that he's making dumb theory videos and fan fiction fight videos like such and such versus Jiren, now that he's doing that, he's no different than the other Dragon Ball channels. There's nothing different about him now. He's making the exact same kind of content as the rest of them now.
Plot to assuming their reincarnations aren't limited by universe.
Hey, what have I always told y'all? When you listen to the fans, you end up sitting with them. Bill Belichick used to say that all the time when they used to say put the backup quarterback in. What did Bill Belichick say? When you listen to the fans, you end up sitting with them. You become a fan. Geekdom done spent too much time listening to the fans. And now look at the damage he did to his channel. Listening to the fans. I tell y'all in a heartbeat to go fuck yourself. This is my channel. I'm not going to make what you want. I'm going to make what I want. Period. End of sentence. I dare motherfucker to ask me to make something. I'll ban your ass on the spot. NBA, you need to make this. Ban. You need to go fuck yourself. Goodbye. I'm sorry. I ain't listening to y'all. I'm not. I made it clear. Subscribers and fan bases turn on you too much on this website. Part of the reason why I had to put off the Nick Avocado stream is because I was, doing a lot of research on his videos. His fan base done turned on him. His dislike to like ratio is done flipped. His own fan base done turned on him. That shit done happened to me 4 times. Fuck, I'm gonna listen to some people who will turn on me like that. Hell no, I ain't gonna listen to you. And the only reason why Geekdom's fan base is still cool with him is because he listens to him. As soon as he does something that he wants to do, they gonna turn on his ass. That's why I'm not gonna listen to nobody on here. You come to watch me. I don't come to watch you. So I'm gonna make my shit. If you don't like it, fucking get out of here. But I promise you I'm not gonna make what you asked me to make. Never gonna happen. Because I'm not gonna make content for somebody who on Monday they like me, on Tuesday they making videos about me. Nah, fuck you. I'm gonna make what I wanna make. And I've been telling Geekdom that for about 2 years now. He needs to tell his fan base to go fuck themselves and make what he wanna make. I don't even have a channel anywhere near the size of his. And I'm doing that. If I had a channel the size of his, I wouldn't listen to no motherfucker on here. I would literally post a video that says, this is my channel, fuck all of y'all if you don't like what I'm making. That would be the title of the video. And I would pop that shit on and I would say, fuck y'all, this is my channel. Matter of fact, I do that every day. Everybody on YouTube who has a channel, who makes content, you have a right to say that. Your fan base don't own you. They're not your masters. They're not your bosses. They do not control you. They can't make you do shit. I'm just one of the few people who ain't scared to say it. I don't give a fuck if y'all get mad and dislike my shit and leave or try to flag me or what. I don't give a fuck. Because this ain't my livelihood. But if I tell you I'm not going to make what you want me to make and you turn into a bitch-made punk about it, then you was never a fan in the first place. So get the fuck out of here. And that's what Geekdom needs. So all these guys, they ain't just Geekdom. It's all these dudes. All these little fanboy channels that make fan-made shit, they all need to grow a spine and tell their fan base to suck a dick. Simple as that. They all need to tell them suck a dick. Yes, Geekdom has changed. I used to be subbed to Geekdom. A lot of people in this chat used to be subbed to Geekdom. And a lot of them aren't anymore because Geekdom has changed. Geekdom is making theory crap videos now, just like the rest of Dragon Ball. I subbed to him for news. Once he stopped doing Dragon Ball news, I stopped giving a shit.
That's wacky. I have never heard that before. Ever. You're the first one to ever bring that up to me. And that is a very wacky idea. I don't think that's the case. But that is... would that mean that him and Vegeta are brothers?
See, I want to make it clear. I ain't got no personal problem with Geekdom. I'm criticizing his content. I'm not going to criticize him as a man because I don't know him. So I don't need to go down that road. I'm not going to do like all the other people who attacked him and talk about his girlfriend, talk about his kids or whatever. I'm not going to go down that road. I'm keeping it on YouTube where it's supposed to be. Based on just YouTube. I have no need for his videos. Because everything that he says, I can just go look it up myself. That's the number one reason why I don't really need to watch his videos anymore. Because I can simply go look it up. He hasn't said a single thing that's not online somewhere. He ain't the only person putting out information. For a long time, Geekdom had the shit sold up. He had the game on lock where everybody thought that Geekdom was the only person that knew shit. Now, let's be real. It's a bunch of y'all who was subbed to Geekdom who y'all thought you couldn't get Dragon Ball news anywhere else except for him. That's the part of the reason y'all was subbed to him. Once I found out I could get that shit in other places, I didn't need to be on Geekdom's channel anymore. Geekdom is a fanboy channel. I don't like fanboy shit. He caters to these people. I don't cater to anybody. I don't like caterers, except at a party when they bring some goddamn food. The only kind of catering I'm cool with. But sitting on here pandering to motherfuckers you don't know? Look, I want y'all to understand this, and this shit ain't personal. This shit is all business. I'm not going to pander to y'all. I'm not going to sit on here and tell y'all I love y'all. I'm not going to sit on here and kiss your ass. I'm not going to ask you to kiss my ass. I don't want you fanboying it up, telling me how great I am and all that gay shit, because I'm not great. I'm just a man. I don't want y'all on here saying all that other stupid shit. NBA is the most awesome block. You don't need to do all that shit. I don't want people like that around me. I just want regular motherfuckers who want to be entertained. That's it. I don't need none of that other special shit. But I ain't never, ever gonna disrespect you guys by coming on here doing this stupid shit that Geekdom is doing and these other people are doing. Every time I hear these guys tell their subscribers how much they love them, it makes me want to puke. You don't know these fucking people. And like William learned, once he unsubbed from Geekdom, he got cussed out by Geekdom live on my show. Y'all remember that stream where William was in the chat talking to Geekdom and he said, "Hey, I unsubbed from your channel." Geekdom cussed him out. He didn't even say nothing bad. He didn't even cuss at Geekdom or nothing. He just said, "Look, man, I unsubbed from you." Well, fuck you then. That's what Geekdom said. And I had to call Geekdom out. I had to say, wait a second. You just told us how much you love your subscribers, but as soon as somebody unsub, you say fuck them. That's why I don't believe nobody on this motherfucker when they say they love somebody. Because look how fast people turn on folks on this thing. All you got to do is look at me. How many times have I been stabbed in the back on YouTube? Nobody on this thing cares about anybody else. Every single person on here is out for themselves. That's the number one rule of YouTube. Everybody's out for themselves. That includes me. I ain't excluding myself. I'm out for my motherfucking self too. All of you niggas out for yourself. Because guess what? The first law of nature is self-preservation. Your number one goal is to look out for your own ass. Because ain't nobody else going to do it for you. So there's nothing wrong with looking out for your own ass. I actually appreciate people who look out for themselves. It's less work for me to do. But let's not get on here and fucking pretend like we all dancing around the sunflowers in a field of warm sunshine and we all love and care about each other. That's a bunch of horse shit. And we all know it's horse shit. So let's all stop playing that game.
No, that would mean that he would be Vegeta's father. Man, that's weird. That's all kinds of weird. Thank you, Andre. Demon of Empire.
Oh shit! I just now got a message. Troy Polamalu made it to the Hall of Fame. Hell yeah, another Pittsburgh Steeler in. Well, shit, it's actually a couple there because Bill Cowher made it this year too. Boy, hey, the Football Hall of Fame is loaded with Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. It's a bunch of Steelers up in that bitch. Troy deserved it, though. He was a badass safety, man.
Anime before moral. Oh, okay. I don't think that's happening. I see what you're asking. I don't think it's happening that way. Cammy says Gundam Gunpei is having a 4th anniversary and has had animated collaborations with Kingdom, Terraformers, and Hello Kitty. Do you think there will be a collaboration with Dragon Ball? That's a question for Hail Zeon. I don't know much about Gundam to give you that answer. It's not the same studio that does Dragon Ball, so probably not. But again, I don't know enough about it, unfortunately. I don't have enough information or knowledge on Gundam.
Man, we still waiting on some predictions, man. I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I do got to still go to Walmart and buy some shit for work. So I'm going to move it along a little bit.
On channel. That's probably not happening, but I might play through it on Twitch. So twitch.tv/geekdombigd, I think it is. No, twitch.tv/bigdgeekdom101. I'm pretty sure that's the link. I might be playing that game soon. Thank you, Nathan, for your very generous donation. That means a lot to me. Head Shredder says, can you and Zeon make a video in the future comparing Baby and Zamasu both as characters in the arc? It would be fun even if the conclusion is obvious. I can try. I'll ask Zeon, see what they think.
Did y'all hear that? He said, I'll ask Zeon and see what they think. He didn't say I'll see what he thinks. I'll see what they think. That's that transgender shit, y'all. That's that trans. Hey, I told you. That's that trans shit. Nigga using them pronouns. Nigga on the pronoun game. Hang on a second, guys. I'm grabbing something real quick for y'all. Nope, that's not it. Ah, here it is. Hang on. Look, man, I got to do this. I got to. Just hold your horses, niggas. I got to do this. I have to know the answer to this question. I have to fucking know. Okay. Why do men... No, scratch that. Why do extremely unattractive men want to become extremely, horribly ugly women? Why? At least as a man, you still have some dominance. Even if you're an ugly man, you're still a man. And I'm not trying to make fun here. I just want to know. Because this picture right here, I'm sorry. No. I I'm wearing pink and I'm still more of a man than this dude. No. 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 And I mean, it's not just him. You got Bruce Jenner / Caitlyn Jenner. Dude was an ugly, horribly ugly man. Now he is an absolute butt ugly woman. Or wannabe woman, because he still got a dick. He just wears women's clothes and got some fake boobs. Y'all get the point. Look. If you're gonna do this shit, okay? If you're gonna do this shit, hang on a minute. Look. If you're going to do transgenderdom, all right? If you're gonna play that game, and I said a long time ago, I think he went this route because he wasn't getting views as the regular Hell Zeon. So I think he went this route to try to pull in that crowd. Y'all know the SJW / transgender / crowd. I think he was trying to get that crowd. But listen, let me show y'all something, okay? Because I'm not anti or transphobic, whatever the fucking word is. I'm not transphobic. I just would like to know. If you're going to do it, then do it. Now look at this here picture, okay? This used to be a man. Right? This used to be a man. Still is in my book, but we're going to go, you know, just like he said in Tombstone, prettiest man I ever saw. Well, this used to be a man. If you're going to do it, then spend the money and do it right. Okay? I'm not saying you can't do transgenderdom. If you want to be a woman, fine. But if you're going to do it, make sure you have the revenue in the bank so that you turn out something like this. Okay? I know for a fact that this is a dude. Because you can simply, there's just several reasons why a real man can tell. Like, you can look at the motherfucker, even with all this money that Blair done spent, a real man can tell that that's a fucking dude right there. But at least Blair here spent the money and went through the process to actually try to look like a woman. Okay? That's the point I'm making. See the difference? Now, if you have to look at a dude pretending to be a woman, which one would you rather look at? That's my point. Both of them are men trying to be women. But which one would you rather look at? If you had no choice and you were strapped to a chair, who would you rather look at? Exactly. That's my point. If you're gonna do the shit, at least spend the money to do it properly. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm not even trying to make fun of the dude. I'm simply saying I'm tired of all these butt ugly ass people doing this shit and not going full 100%. If you're gonna do it, be 100%. Do the shit all the way. Don't do it part of the way. Because when you do it part of the way, it makes people think you're doing it for suspicious reasons. Like, I think he's doing it to try to pull in that crowd to help his channel. Because his channel was dead as a doornail. And then all of a sudden, he just went trans. Then he started getting transgender subscribers. That don't seem like a coincidence. You know what, man? This poor guy. I don't normally do this, but this poor guy, this Black Mask guy, this guy has been trying to troll me for well over 2 years now, I think, or close to 2 years. And I saw on his channel where he made a video saying that he was not going to make any more videos about me, that he was done trolling and harassing me. And I listened to that video and I felt sad for the dude. I ain't even gonna lie. And normally I don't feel bad for adversaries. I don't consider him an enemy because he don't rise to the level of an enemy. I'll just call him an adversary. And I ain't gonna lie, man. The only thing that would have made his video worse is he had that Sarah McLachlan music playing in the background while he was talking. That would have set it off. I probably would have done a stream on that shit. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That, you know that shit that I will remember you. That shit, if he'd have had that playing in the background, y'all niggas would have saw me have a heart attack in this chair from laughing. I ain't even bullshitting you. I would have played that shit. I would have passed out in this chair from laughter. Cause that shit of his was sad as fuck. It was like his best friend died. I ain't bullshitting you. That video was like his best friend died. I ain't even playing. I just said, holy shit, this is bad. Like, these dudes are actually mentally inflicting damage on themselves. They have hated me for so long that when they finally have to stop hating me, it's like a suicide note. It really is. I feel bad. I feel bad. I wanted to donate to some kind of like thing for the dude. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Nope.
JD is real. Why is Moro not the God's problem when they don't get involved in mortal affairs that the Kia mess up? I think you meant Kai. Well, that's the thing. Moro should be a problem for the gods because he had issues with the Supreme Kai. So theoretically, the gods should get involved, but I think angels, specifically angels, don't get involved. I think the Supreme Kais and the gods of destruction have different rules. I think the angels don't get involved, but everybody else.
Hey guys, I was just wondering something. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. When are they gonna get to the predictions? Like, when exactly are they gonna get to the predictions on this prediction show? Because I haven't heard one yet. I've just heard them asking the same questions they always asking. Only this time they're paying for them. He said predictions are supposed to be fun. Well, let me fast forward this shit some more because I got to get ready to get out of here. I got to go down to Walmart. Let's get to some interesting shit. I know. Let's get to the end of the video. That's always interesting.
Now, I'm not counting GT in this because GT just adds to it, but I do find it comical that that's kind of the situation that we're in. Do you think there will be another Battle Stadium DON game for English release? Dragon Ball, One Piece, Toriko, Bleach, MHA. It won't be a DON game because DON is Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto. If you're talking about Toriko and other shows like that,
more fast forward.
For a while, he hated the job and went back to being just Vegeta. Like he missed his wife or something like that. I don't know. And he just went back to being Vegeta. Like it would be awesome, you know, for comedy purposes as well as for just awesomeness. It doesn't have to be a long arc, like 5 episodes, but that would be great. I would like that. What were your picks for the women's wrestling draft? I'm still a mark for Alexa Bliss. I picked for the KLB draft. I picked Noelle Foley and 2000.
Oh my God, they're talking.
Those were my 2 picks.
They're talking about wrestling. Don't he have wrestling on his World of Geekdom channel? Why is he talking about wrestling here? Like, this is straight up clickbait. They ain't even doing no predictions.
JD Ultra. Do you think we'll ever see a powerful character coming out of the Galactic Patrol unit? Since we only know of 2 characters from them, I want to meet the other ones. Mirrors.
That's not a prediction. That's a question. Like, do they not know the difference between predictions and questions? These are questions. God, Dragon Ball community is so fucking dumb.
A lot of them. Did a whole video on it. Master Armenia Geekdom thinks he's the effing overlord of Dragon Ball. That's not the real Master Armenia. First of all, that's not the real Master Armenia because you don't have a check mark by your name. Second of all, he did say that like 3 years ago. I can't believe you remember that. I cannot believe that you remember Master Armenia saying that. That was like 3 years ago.
Everybody remembers that stupid beef between them. Because Mastar believed that Geekdom somehow stole that Comic-Con thing from him. That shit was stupid.
Stream. Master Armenia and I are cool, bro, but that's just funny how that brought back some
Yeah, Geekdom, I find it hilarious that Geekdom makes friends with everybody that hates him. Like, he goes through and everybody that hates him, don't like him, makes videos on him. He makes friends with all of them. That's another reason why I don't trust nobody on YouTube. That's my reason. Everybody making friends with people that they don't like and all. I ain't making friends with nobody. I'm not doing it. I would have to trade in my conviction and my beliefs and my pride to make friends with motherfuckers that hate my guts. Like, I'll stop beefing with you. Like, we'll end hostilities, but I'm never going to be your friend. I'm never ever going to get on here and say, oh yeah, me and that nigga cool. Nope. I'm not doing that shit. I will definitely end some beef in a heartbeat, but I'm not going to call you a friend. Especially if we've been beefing for years. Like, how do you go from beefing for 2-3 years to saying, oh, we alright, we homies? Nah, hell no. Some of these dudes on here I'm cool with, they not even my homies. Like, hell no.
memories, yo. That was 3 years ago.
It's dudes in my Discord I'm not even friends with. Like, to me, making friends and being cool with people should be something that's earned. Just ending a beef is not a good enough reason to be somebody's friend. And it seems like every time somebody ends a beef with Geekdom, he becomes a friend. Or tries to. And that includes me. Because a lot of y'all don't remember. I started out roasting Geekdom. When I first came into anime, when I left the black sector and started doing anime videos, the first thing I did was roast Geekdom. When I walked in the door, I was roasting him. Because I made up in my mind, if you attack the head, the ass will follow. So I went after the top dude. Me and him got to talking, chilled out, and we became cool. We ain't friends because I don't know the dude. But we internet cool, I guess you could say. We're digitally cool, but we ain't friends. Ain't nobody on this thing my friend. Fuck all that shit.
Do you think we'll see a powerful character coming out of the Galactic Patrol? Oh, wait, never mind. I already answered that. Sorry. Gracias for all your videos and everything. It's really good. You enjoy your content on my community work at home. Mucho cariño.
You got blocked again. That's that illiterate 13-year-old that keeps coming to my stream. Listen, dude, they're going to block you every time. So you can remake your channel as every time you're still going to be blocked because we don't want no little dumb kids here. So see you later.
Puerto Rico. Thank you so very much, and I hope you guys are doing very well in Puerto Rico.
Okay, let's skip.
It'd be different if he was a bad guy and then became a good guy.
All right, I'm bored. That's it with him. Bored. That whole thing, no predictions. I mean, it was down like the last couple of minutes. That's why I just said, fuck it. How you do a prediction show and you don't have any predictions? How you do a prediction show and you got to keep asking your fucking people watching to give you predictions and they just kept giving you questions? I'll give you a prediction right now. I predict that this stream is going to piss a lot of people off. And I predict that they're still going to watch it. And I predict that I'm going to get a lot of views off of them watching it. See, I just made a prediction. You guys know how it is. Y'all know how YouTube roll. That's funny as hell. I'm gonna put that up on the screen, man. Y'all gotta see that. Hang on a minute. Let me get that. That's funny, man. Y'all gotta see this. Look at that shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit funny as hell, man. Hey, man, this shit is funny as hell, man. Man. That shit fucking hilarious, man. Die, you piece of shit. I'm gonna kill you next time. Alright, see ya. Hey, man, that's Dragon Ball 100%, man. That's 100%, man. Holy shit. That's part of the reason why I don't care about it no more. You know, I don't care about it no more. It don't matter to me what they do anymore. I can honestly say I'm no longer a fan of Dragon anything. I just don't want nothing to do with it anymore. I mean, I still care about the old stuff that I grew up with, but all this new stuff, I don't care what they make anymore. I don't care if it comes back or not. None of that matters to me anymore. Because I know if it comes back, they're just going to mess it up. So, you know. No, I know some of you guys asked me to say something about Bleach or do a video about Bleach. I might. I really don't care. As much as I care about Bleach, if they bring it back, this new school anime crowd, they just gonna tear it up. Anything that they make for today's fans, they fuck it up. And so it don't really matter to me. What they make, it's just gonna be trash. So I don't really care. Yeah, I might make one tomorrow. Like, I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow because it's going to be Super Bowl Sunday. And then I got to turn around and go to work at 12 o'clock in the morning. So I'm probably going to watch the game, then lay down and get some sleep, and then go to work. Or I actually might get some sleep first, wake up to watch the game, and then stay up and go to work. I'll figure it out, but I'm probably not going to be doing anything tomorrow. That's part of the reason why I went ahead and did this stream tonight. Because I didn't want to finish off the weekend without giving you guys at least one good stream. Look, if they bring it back, they bring it back. I don't control anime. Don't matter to me. Who I got winning, I already said the 49ers. But that's just because it's my brother's team. I don't really care who wins. I'm just going with them because my brother's a 49ers fan. And since my team not in it, I don't care. So. Let me see what time it is. Oh, it's about that time. Anyway, boys and girls, I got to get down to this Walmart and buy the rest of this crap that I need for work tomorrow night. Damn. What the fuck? What the hell? Man, I don't know what's going on. Man, I hate the way they did the studio thing now with YouTube, like on your phone. They done ruined it, man. It's tore up now, man. I hate this fucking thing. Anyways, I gotta get my butt down the street and buy this stuff. This is a good stream. And for anybody who don't like it or whatever, or you want to talk your, I thought you wasn't going to talk about this crap. Fuck you. It's my channel. I'll talk about what I feel like talking about. And I felt like talking about this. If you don't like it, stop coming around. Because I'm not going to change my content and do anything that anybody else wants. I'm going to do what I want. So go make your videos about it. Because I'm never going to watch them and don't care. Go fuck yourself. Have a good night. And I'll see y'all. I don't know when, because I'm not doing anything tomorrow, so fuck it. Catch up with y'all later.